Hola, ¿cómo están, my compañeros? I'm just perusing the Federal Register, and I was checking out all the documents that happened to be submitted for publication on the 16th of this month, which I believe is on Monday. Yeah, I believe that's Tuesday. The 16th is Tuesday. And I've come across this document that's a request from the FDA for this company to try and track implants inside of a person's body that are one of the three following criteria. 1, the failure of the device would be reasonably likely to have serious adverse health consequences. 2, the device is intended to be implanted in the human body for more than 1 year. Or 3, the device is life-sustaining or life-supporting and is used outside the device user facility. I find this so interesting because what they're trying to do for these new insulin devices, they're trying to implant them in individuals, and then they'll also be able to track these insulin devices as well as morphine pumps or heart pace monitors, or pacemakers, or they have internal defibrillators too that will fibrillate your heart in the instance that it's needs fibrillation. I find that it's interesting that what they're wanting to do is track us. But I wanted to bring this to everybody's attention because if you have a comment that you would like to make about this submission, agency information collection activities, submission for the Office of Management and Budget Review, comment request. So they're asking for comments from the public. Medical devices, device tracking. So if you have a comment that you would like to make about the idea of being tracked by the life-saving device that you have to have put into you to save your life, but then now this device tracks everywhere you go, you can make a comment about that. And I feel that it says somewhere the document has a comment period that ends in 32 days. So March 18th, 2021. I'm going to submit a few comments myself because I don't think that that's a necessarily intelligent thing to do, is to not only bombard individuals with the electromagnetic frequency of the actual device inside of themselves, but then also their transmitter. They turn the body into a transmitter of electromagnetic frequency. I just really don't feel like they've taken the time to think about the idea of what's called absolute internal reflection. It's not that the frequency causes you to grow a third ear out of your head or anything. It's just that the 5G millimeter frequency, it is of the appropriate size to where when it interacts with the human cell, it causes what is known as absolute internal reflection. It's because the human cell is half of the width of the frequency of a 5G. So what it does inside is it causes the energy of the frequency not to be able to escape, and it causes what is called absolute internal reflection. There's a YouTube video that shows 2 grapes in a microwave creating plasma, and that's due to the fact that the microwave frequency is about twice the size of the grape, and so what it causes is absolute internal reflection. The 5G frequencies that they're trying to surround us with are dangerous because what they do is they cause the energy to get stuck inside of our cells, and the energy causes our cells to lyse themselves, which is to kill themselves, and they die. It's a proven fact. Absolute internal reflection is real, and I do not feel as if it's necessary for life-saving medical devices to track the user of the said devices. I feel like privacy is important. If you want to be tracked, then you should have a separate tracking device that you could keep in your pocket and you could use when you needed to and not when you wanted to, which is what our phone really is. We already are tracked everywhere. Anyways, please, I would hope that the word would get out about this, and that perhaps maybe the FDA would get some comments that they could sweep under the rug. But at least they would have to do the work of sweeping.